Hello everyone, Cubicle Productions here, and welcome to another Cube Talk. I believe this is number 5. Yes, number 5. And we're at another milestone, 25 subscribers. So, thank you all for that. Thank you 25th subscriber, but thank you just as much to everyone else before that. So, with a fresh motivation in mind here, let's get going. So I have a subject list in front of me on my iPod. Let's see. So Nostalgia Craft, that will be back up soon. I plan to do recording actually right after I make this Cube Talk. I had a bunch of stuff going on in the last week, so I was able to post some videos, but not as many as I would have liked, unfortunately. And it's actually, we're going pretty well. I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff like in between recordings because a lot of this is just tedious at this point, you know, mining. I will record when I get first iron though, so I mean, like, I'm gonna record at the milestones, so, but right now it's just a lot of tedious, you know, farming stuff and mining, because I decided that I didn't want to have to mine away from the house, so I wouldn't have to create like a little mining outpost and have that become my real home and stuff like that. I'm just mining a little hole down into the mountain, and hopefully we'll get far enough below ground that we'll find iron. So yeah, although I don't know exactly how beta 1.4 works, hopefully there's a nether there, in which case we will actually go to nether, although I do believe that was like that was added around alpha or something like that. I'm not sure. Anyway, next topic, we have my next project. So I released the CGI short Minecraft The Last Stand, and it's doing pretty good. It's already got something like, here, actually let me pull up the YouTube page here really quick. Something like 40 views already. youtube.com. There we go. There's my channel. And let's see. Minecraft The Last Stand. Yeah, it's got like 44 views. So my most viewed video at this point is Minecraft The Final Days. That cinematic has over 105 views, sitting at around 107. And Minecraft The Last Stand is well on its way to becoming my second most viewed video. So I want to thank you all for that. Those really were the result of a lot of effort. And the next project I already have for a live action is going to be called Dreams, something like that. And it's going to be more of a live action. We're going to focus more on the acting aspect of you know, just doing acting in general. It's kind of tough trying being the only one acting, but it will hopefully involve someone else for a short cameo role, and it will actually need like one person act as the camera crew. So I really can't wait for that, because I think that's a really good project. It's gonna have elements of Inception from it, so I'm not quite sure how that's gonna go, but having elements from Inception, it's gonna be really interesting. I'll say that much. Obviously not the music from Inception, as much as I would love that. That's not gonna happen. It's gonna be quite an interesting project to work on. It's gonna involve using sort of like duplication, you know, like me standing on one side of the screen and then duplicating myself by using a garbage mat and stuff like that. So there's a lot of Blender techniques going on there, and can't wait for that to go on. Secondly, or actually thirdly at this point, I have a possible project in the works for Minecraft, and I noticed that a lot of people did mod reviews, and I noticed how people like Captain Sparkles, when they do mod reviews, they just have like a row of chests and then, you know, the item frame above each chest, and, you know, it sort of gets refined. But I don't think there really is a good testing environment, because when Captain Sparkles wants to test like an item, you know, if it's explosive, he has to go away from the item, you know, he has to go like farther away from the item, and it's just time consuming and stuff like that. And I'm trying to create a map where you just sort of have all of those testing variables at your fingertips. So you can see the crafting recipe, and then there will be like several different areas you can go to, like explosion area, underwater area, above ground area, stuff like that. And it'll be sort of command block powered, but all in the end, I think it will provide a much more refined and, as much as I hate to say it, safe testing environment for everyone in question. So yeah, it's gonna be a pretty big project. It might be one of those projects just like the parkour map that was in my very first video that I just sort of throw aside, and I really don't want to do that. I want to pick up the parkour map again really soon. I think I still have it. It's somewhere in there. It was going pretty good. I had some of the parkour actually constructed after that video, but it just sort of fell aside because a lot of other stuff tends to get in the way. So I don't want to promise that project too quick, but I also think that if I ever do mod reviews, it would be very nice to have a map like that that's sort of just very well refined and modular and stuff like that. So yeah, I want to throw another thing in here that's sort of not really on the list, and that is, I see. This is something that really irritates me. It's kind of a response to NeoTicket's video, and just to let you know, I've gotten a few comments like, you know, who's NeoTicket and stuff like that. NeoTicket is a good friend of mine. He actually started up his channel before me. He was also part of my inspiration for creating a YouTube channel, which is not to say that he was my entire inspiration. I'd actually been planning to do it long before I even heard about his channel. I just heard about his channel in the process of making mine. So, he's doing really great with his channel. He's got partnered up now, and so that's NeoTicket. He's a really good friend of mine. We've done some recordings together for Supercraft Bros, and he's really a cool guy to hang out with. So you can go check out his channel. Now where was I? Okay, so this is a response to NeoTicket's little video he did about the bad audience he had at a movie theater while seeing Man of Steel. And honestly, I have never had the misfortune of having outright rude people in a theater. I've never had that. But personally, it irritates me just as much hearing about it. So yeah, I just want to give NeoTicket my sympathies, sort of, and launch into a slightly, actually quite related subject, and that is movie reviewers. And a lot of, like, you know, almost every newspaper you have has some movie reviewer, and it's just irritating when they review something and you know they're missing part of the story that's very crucial to their outlook. Whether it be, you know, whether this movie happens to be like a take on a traditional theme, and they can't stop comparing it to the original when really it's something different, which was the Man of Steel case. Someone kept reviewing it like it was one of the old movies, and it's not. Most of the movies these days that are reboots of sort of original series, I guarantee you, they're not going to be anything like the original movies. I'm just going to put that out there. So, but anyway, I've been watching this great channel, and they've been doing these movie reviews, and they seem to have the most accurate, I don't want to say accurate, but the most insightful reviews that I've seen of any channel. And you can look them up. They're Armchair Directors. That's their channel, Armchair Directors, and they have like 2,000 subs around that. But they do some really good reviews. They just did a really interesting 3-part review on Man of Steel, and they really just nailed it, talking about everything. And that's not to say that I'm biased. I wanted someone to see it from a different point of view, and they almost read my mind without even me asking them to. And so you can check out their channel as well. And until next time, I want to thank you so much for listening to this Cube Talk. So we have NostalgiaCraft. We have crap, my iPod locked on me. Come on, open back up. No, wrong code. Okay, there we go. We have NostalgiaCraft. We have the next project, Dreams, another CGI project. We have the mod review map, and we have Armchair Directors, and then we have NeoTicket. So clarification, that is NeoTicket. I want to thank you so much for watching. I'm Cubicle Productions. You can like, subscribe. Feel free to comment on any movies you've seen as well. Give sort of your thoughts. And anyway, I'm no reviewer, but there are times I just feel like creating a review for a movie because no one seems to get it right. And but yeah. Anyway, irrelevant subject. So I'll see y'all next time. Thank you so much for watching.